Alright guys, today I'm going to be making a plumwood slingshot. The first step is going to be to carve the handle, and what I'm going to be using to carve it with is this Mora knife, stainless steel Mora, and so yeah, cue the time lapse. Alright guys, I made a rookie move. I cut myself while I was carving, but the video must go on. So the next step is, I don't really like how long these prongs are, so I'm going to cut them down to probably like about here. And yeah, before I do that, I'm going to go wrap this cut up. It's not deep, it's just bleeding a lot. And yeah, it just goes to show how sharp these Moras are. If you want a sharp knife, I suggest these. This is pretty sweet knife. They're sharp. I definitely recommend it. So yeah, see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back. Just put some toilet paper on it and squeezing it real tight because I absolutely despise band-aids. They're like stupid, pain in the butt to get out of the package. But yeah, so I'm just gonna hold this and I'm gonna try and cut off the prongs. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I guess prongs, and try and do it like holding it up with the saw completely not proper, but I'm gonna try and do that for you guys, probably in time lapse because that'd take forever. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. Let's do this. Alright guys, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to do that, so probably just do it off camera and show you when I'm done. I'm gonna cut it to about right there. Oh jeez, look at the blood stains. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it about here, and then I'm gonna keep whittling this down and make it look all pretty. I just did that first whittle, I don't know, just did that first, yeah, I guess whittle to take off the bark. So yeah, so I just finished cutting the two prongs down. They're about probably about 1.5 inches long each. There's gonna be more room like in between right here once I'm done carving it. So yeah, I'm just gonna carve this up, make it look pretty, and yeah. Alright guys, I'm back. My finger stopped bleeding. There's blood on my hand, but it's not from now, it's just there because I'm too lazy to wash it off. We got our bike tube and some scissors to cut it. Hopefully this works, I've never tried it. And some shoelace. And actually, the first slingshot I ever made in Jamaica, they didn't have any fancy cords, so I just used a shoelace to make it when I was there. So yeah, we're gonna see if this works. This is an experiment. If it works, you guys can try it at home. But yeah, well, we'll see how some bike tube works, and yeah. As you can see, we got our band cut out. Hopefully it's, I don't know how this is gonna work actually. I didn't make it to where there was a larger spot in the middle for a pouch, because like, as I said before, we're not gonna be making a pouch. We're just gonna have it like this and be able to pull it. But I don't think I like how short this is now that I feel it and stretch it. So I think I'm gonna cut up a piece much longer and see how that works. And this time I won't have it in time lapse. I will just show you guys. So it is gonna be a little bit curved, but that should be fine, hopefully. Never done this before. So it's about probably 1.25 feet long. We're just gonna cut it down the center. There's a lot of lines on these bike tubes, and so you could probably just follow the line. I'm doing it like as if it was a banana. I would be doing like the curved end, like if it was like a spoon, I'd be cutting it like that. I'm cutting it like that. And once you have it flat out, hopefully this is enough, there's probably more of those lines on the rubber. There's a line there. There's like lines that you can just follow to keep your spot. So I think I'm gonna follow this line. Probably can't see that, but I want to be following this line. And if you mess up, you can just get back in your line. Try and keep the rubber even so it all stretches evenly, because if there's a thicker part and then there's a thinner part, one of the parts is going to stretch more. Like the thinner part will stretch out more than the thicker part, and then you'll get a wonky off-course shot. At least that's what I think. And I'm going to follow this line. Just, if you want, just skip past this part. You can skip past to when I'm hopefully using the shoelace to put it on. Alright, we got our piece of rubber. Now we're gonna get our shoelace. So we have the shoelace. We're gonna cut it in half, and we're gonna cut off these two plastic pieces. So first in half. Oh, there's actually, okay. And then second, these little pieces. It doesn't really matter which order you do it in, just as long as it gets done. And now our bloody, really gross looking slingshot. So we're gonna put let's see how this is gonna work. Hopefully it looks like that when we're done. I want to be able to shoot some stuff. Not living, but, well, we will. So you're going to just take your shoelace, you're going to drape it over whichever end you want to be the front of your slingshot. And then you're just going to leave a little extra right here. and then you're just gonna wrap it up. And this is all new for me too, so hopefully it works. It's just like an idea I had. I'm not saying it's all original. People have probably, most likely, definitely did this before. But it's new for me. So probably be easier if you had something to hold this. And this shoelace is really stretchy, so you want to pull it as tight as you possibly can so that it doesn't unstretch and or scrunch up and make it loose. In Jamaica, they actually had car hosing, I think it was, and they used that for the band, and they made a little goatskin leather pouch for the ammo. Just want to tighten that up nice. And yeah, it was pretty ingenious in my opinion. I might still have that slingshot that I made there, but this slingshot was just because I was just like, I need something to do, and I like being outside, and so yeah, this is what I came up with doing. This is the kind of stuff I do in my free time. So we're just wrapping up the second one. Just skip past this if you don't want to watch it, because it's pretty boring. Just wrap back down. And then after you have it like this, with your band on, hopefully like this, you can just cut off all your little extras. Not too short, because I don't know why, just because. And voila. Nice slingshot. Now I'm gonna go find some round stones, hang a can, and hopefully we'll be shooting. Alright guys, here's our can. Got a thorn on my foot. Anyways, let's see if we can't shoot a can. Good. I'm not a slingshot shooter, but see if we can't. And it works. It definitely works. Maybe not as well as some slingshots, but it definitely flings a rock pretty hard. And this bike tire rubber is pretty resistant because it's in a bike tire and people don't want the bike tires popping on them. So they make this rubber pretty strong, pretty resilient. And nailed it. Let's see if we can hit it one more time. Last shot. Alright, so that is damage. It's a dent, not a hole, like I was wishing, but it's a dent. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you make the slingshot, comment down below, slingshot. So yeah, bike tire slingshot. I'll see you next time.